My names are His Excellency Chief Rufus Ada-George. I'm making a clarion call for peace and restraint. Gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, today, with a deep sense of responsibility and commitment to the peace and well-being of our great state, I address you as an elder statesman and former governor of Rivers State. As I speak to you, I am reminded of the rich history and the remarkable progress made over the years in our state. Currently, it appears that we are drifting far into the ocean, but we still need to aim higher for peaceful coexistence and greater developments. In the light of the seemingly boiling political pronouncement and judgment of the Supreme Court, I assert that peace is our utmost priority. I call on all parties involved to immediately stop all threats, inflammatory statements, ultimatums, and exercise restraint in their pronouncements to avoid escalating the fever-pitch tension. We must draw lessons from history, particularly from the then 1962 Western Regional Crisis, as recently emphasized by one prominent citizen of that area. Avoidable crises of this nature, if not swiftly and fairly handled, may have far-reaching consequences not only in Rivers State, but on the entire nation. We cannot afford to then degenerate into such a crisis again. Although the Supreme Court has rendered its verdict, there is still room for human and pragmatic decisions to be made. This can help alleviate the adverse consequences of the ruling on the people. Already, the flashy lights are increasing by the day, with the pronounced withholding of monetary allocations to the state. The end product and anger are being visible when on the faces of the ordinary man on the street. As a people, we must constantly cultivate the attitude of compromise, even in the midst tense and war-torn areas. Compromise has proven to be a powerful tool for resolving conflicts and fostering peace. To this end, I urge all former governors and their deputies to come together and unite, speak, and always in the best interest of Rivers State, a state, I believe, they all love. To all the 32 members of the Rivers State House of Assembly, I urge you to prioritize the well-being of our state above personal and sectional interests. It is time for us to come together as one cohesive, united people in our quest for peace and prosperity. May I also urge all stakeholders, including our current leaders to prioritize the interests of the state and its people above all other interests and work together towards a more peaceful, united, and prosperous future. Let us strive to make compromises a core value in our lives and work together towards a brighter, more harmonious future where everyone has access to opportunities and God-given resources. As the oldest civilian governor of our state, I am optimistic of the future of our dear state. I therefore urge you all to join me in this call to action, to work together towards a peaceful, brighter, more prosperous future for ourselves and for generations to come. Well, it is necessary, following the recent pronouncement by the Supreme Court, to urge our people to come together and ensure there is peace, there is understanding, there is forgiveness, and there is tolerance going on in all the corners of the state. We're saying this because with the pronouncement that allocation should not be made, a lot of concern has been given by the civil servants, the ordinary people, the working class in the state, who are wondering what will happen to them if no allocations are made. How will they maintain their family? How will they feed themselves? And this is becoming a very topical issue, and we appeal to them while they think about these things, they should always try to maintain peace and not issue words that may increase tension in the state. We appeal to all those who are concerned, involved in this matter, the principal characters, to be cautious of what they say, because if not checked, what probably happened in the 1962s, for which a prominent son of that area has warned recently that we should be careful. This is how the crisis starts. We pray that no such crisis will start in Rivers State. We believe that Rivers State is a God-blessed state, and God will guide us to ensure that we resolve all the problems without rancor. So we are appealing to our colleagues, the former governors, their deputies. Let us come together and talk to our friends, our brothers, those responsible, to make sure they curtail all whatever the offenses and come out and talk among themselves, talk amongst ourselves, and try to resolve the problems.